Hello, everybody, and wishing you a happy Friday. It is April 5th. Let me sound like news radio, indie agency news. I'm Doug Zanger, founder of Indie Agency News, editor-in-chief, giving myself all the fancy titles. Thank you so much for your support. To our members, thank you so much for believing in this mission. We have only just begun, as the song says. And for those of you who are new to all of this, our brief is very simple: to build the global home for independent agencies. Our mission is to serve independent agencies and the brilliant people behind them. Our goal is greater visibility for independent agencies and more choice for marketers. We have a show every day at 9 a.m. Pacific. And next week, wow, I'm laughing because it's like, ooh, you're doing proper shows next week, Doug. Monday, it's Indie Agency News Radio, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the M&A deals happening in the indie space. So we've had a lot of great mergers happening. OKRP and Barkley comes to mind. There are a couple of others that have been bubbling up. So we're going to talk to some people about indie agency M&A. And then on Tuesday, we got a double dip. So we're starting to do two-part shows. So each show is usually 30 minutes, but now we have a 1-hour show on Tuesday, April 9th, how CMOs choose agencies and own it. So Russell Barnett, formerly the marketer at My Mochi, now the general manager and doing just great stuff for Dolicious out of London. Fascinating guy, really smart. We're going to talk about how he has worked with agencies and particularly indies in the past. And then it's Christy Heiler and Gene Freeman, co-founders of Own It. They had an amazing conference in New York recently. We're going to recap that. Meet an Indie Agency, one of the OGs, Giant Spoon. We're talking to them on Wednesday. And then another double dip for Indie Work on April 11th. We're doing Tomb Raiders, robots, and AI. 368 out of Baton Rouge. Thank you for your membership and your support. Special guests, similarly, thank you for your membership and your support. And then an agency and a studio out of Madrid. And I'm going to mess up this name. Espadea. I'm just going to let you see it. Go to indieagency.news. How American am I? Just go to indieagency.news. You'll see all of it there, and we're very excited. But today, every Friday, it is about fun and games. We have game shows. We have 3 of them, and we're actually going to be building a 4th, and that's coming up. That's coming up soon. So we always put in this wackadoodle music. Today's show is Random Q. All right. So the way this works, and let's bring in our guest, Davis. Davis Jones from Olivia's getting all fancy with her proper name. Do you have a nickname? Do you have a nickname?
Do I have a nickname?
Yeah, like Liv or something like that.
Like some of my family call me Liv, but my husband doesn't even call me Liv. So it just kind of depends, I guess, on like when you met me. So mostly go by Olivia.
Oh God. All right. It's gonna put Olivia lowercase. It's E.E. Cummings Day here. Everything lowercase. So Olivia at Adweek, thank you so much, first of all, for joining us today. But secondly, you've been a guest on several things. Love talking about the work that you do. You know, in the advertising business and in the journalism business, we like to say, "Oh, they're a pro." Olivia's a pro. So, Olivia, thank you for joining us on that. But this is a little bit different. This is a little more fun. So, Davis, now refresh my memory of what your official title and role is at the Many.
I'm managing director at the Many.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to botch that. So.
No, you didn't botch it.
I know.
You asked.
I know. And you are one of our original Meet an Indie Agency folks as well. So I encourage everybody to go look at that. So, but the show today is Random Q. And the way that we do this is Davis asks, or we ask Davis to pick a number between 1 and 10. We put the question up on the screen here. And then Davis has a minute and a half to come up with an answer. And then Olivia is judging the quality of that answer on a scale of 0 to 10. Now, Olivia, you can be like, yeah, you know what? That was a 7.25. You can get into decimals if you'd like. So, okay. You know, every judge is very different. And we have to say that our guiding spirit for all of our game shows is Lovia Jai Jones. In fact, every guest will now get a copy of I'm Judging You by Lovia Jai Jones. But she is our guiding force. She is our patron saint. So, I know Olivia, we haven't discussed like how tough of a judge you're going to be here. I mean, I want to just set the tone. So, it's a little different. So, what kind of judge are you going to be here?
That's a good question. I think I need to decide right now. I think I'm going to be tough.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry,
So Davis is like one of the nicest people I've ever met in this industry. And then I'm bringing in Olivia, who is
she's going to, I think that's great, Olivia. I'm looking forward to being judged partially.
I'm looking forward to judging you.
Oh my God. So good. So good. All right. So let's, and a reminder that this show is sponsored by the papaya growers of Oregon. Yes, papayas are grown in Oregon. Go to papayaoregon.com. Support our sponsor, Papaya Oregon. Let me just put it up here. Please, please, please do support them. They've put in $5s of dollars into this. So papayaoregon.com. All right. So Davis, the way this works, you pick a number between 1 and 10, and I put that on the screen, and then we start judging you.
7.
7. Oh, and I'm so glad that you chose this because you are a musician.
Mm.
What song are you embarrassed to admit you love? I'm gonna give you a little time. I'll give you a second. I'll give you a second.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. You just tell me. You tell me when you're ready, and go.
God, I can't remember what it's called. It's a George Michael song. It's called One More Try. Maybe it's a slower song.
Okay, hold on. So One More Try. Oh, I think I know which one. Okay, George Michael.
Is that what it's called? I'm trying to remember what it's called.
All right.
But here's the thing that I believe about music. Can I elaborate?
Go. Yeah.
Just for one second. I don't think that there should be embarrassment about which songs that you love, because that's the whole point of music, is that you love what you love and it's all out there and you can choose your own adventure. So that's something that I think others would be embarrassed for me to love, maybe because it's like an 80s song. It's overproduced. It's like, but
okay.
But I still feel, I think it's the vocal take of it is exceptional. And to this day, it's like when I hear George Michael, I just have a ton of respect for how he sings. But it's not my style of music.
It's not your style of music. So I do want to contextualize this because you are a musician.
Yeah.
So explain to Olivia like your musical journey, because that's helpful in contextualizing this.
And also your musical taste, like what is good to you?
What is good to me? Okay, so like I said, I think Sam Cooke is like the greatest singer of all time.
Oh, that's.
And I think like I think Bob Dylan's probably the greatest writer. I think Neil Young is one of the greatest organic, like true musicians.
Mm-hmm.
I think Al Green is maybe the most soulful. I don't know, like so.
I'm gonna say
Bob
this.
Marley.
Katie Lang is my favorite singer.
Katie Lang.
Oh my God, you have to listen.
She doesn't mean Harvest Moon. Yeah.
Yo. By the way, these are new Technique headphones, the A800, courtesy of Techniques. Let me get a little sponsor plug in here. I forgot about that sponsor. But thank you to Left Off Madison for these headphones. I'm going to tell you, you can hear everything in these headphones. But Katie Lang, there are songs that are just, you have to wear headphone songs for. And Katie Lang, hold on. So the album is All You Can Eat. The Katie Lang record. And I'm just gonna, where is it? I wasn't prepared for this. There it is. It's just the song Maybe. Seriously, dark room, really good headphones.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she can do it. Katie Lang she's tough. So yeah. Okay.
All right, that's fair. Olivia?
Well, the Wham answer was a good answer. I feel like a lot of people are hesitant to pick one.
That's a good point. Right.
I mean, that was a clear answer, Davis. So I feel like I feel like it's a 7. It's a pretty good answer.
Okay.
You know what?
Points
I'm
for clarity.
going to give you a 0.5 for that because I jumped in with too much discussion. So I'm going to do a slight override, 7.5.
Is that allowed?
It's my fucking show.
I mean, yeah, Olivia's the judge, though. I mean, she's judging us both now.
I know. Fine. You know what? But, no, I'm kidding. I really wish that Olivia and I were together at Adweek at the same time because I can guarantee you that it was going to be, it would have been ridiculously entertaining as it is right now. All right, Davis, second round. You can choose any number between 1 and 10 except for 7.
3.
3. Ooh, this is a work one. Okay.
All
right. This is a work.
Give me a work one.
Which campaign you worked on is a personal favorite? God, that's not even proper grammar. Which campaign you know what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm such an idiot. That's not even Olivia. That would not get past. Which campaign you worked on is a personal favorite? That's just what the hell's wrong with me? Huh?
It depends how busy our copy editors are. I don't know.
Oh God, that's terrible. All right, Kyle O'Brien, also one of my best friends from Adweek, is going to give me so much shit about it. All right, Davis, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, go for it. Go.
Okay, so this was some years back at an agency called Swirl, also an independent agency up in San Francisco, or was at the time. We were doing some work for Clorox, and Soyve was one of our clients. Are you familiar with Soyve? Okay.
Yep.
And so the whole
so Soyve is a teriyaki sauce that's super kosher. So Soyve. Yeah.
Soyve, yes. And we were the whole idea was around the awesome sauce, and so the concept was just to do like really crazy stuff with Soyve. Like, what is Soyve? What can you do with Soyve? I don't know. It was just like a bunch of stunty type of things, but we actually cooked a chicken in space. And that to me was that was my favorite campaign. And so, the way we cooked it was
here we go.
Hand warmers. So you can cook a chicken with hand warmers. And we had a balloon that took it into space. So we had to get like FAA clearance. And it was like, we went to Nashville, and when it landed, we brought it back, and there were all these local bands playing. And we had a big party where we ate the chicken. And that was the campaign. So that was my favorite campaign. I think one of my favorite campaigns.
All right, hold on.
What's that?
You ate the chicken from space.
So the chicken went to space. There was a camera on the capsule. The thing took it into.
So this is the Fab Awards, Food and Beverage Awards out of London. Love them.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. Oh,
that's the balloon that took it up into space. The balloon pops when it gets to a certain altitude.
Yeah.
And then when it came down, it like a parachute opened up, and then it took it down. So we were tracking it, and there was like a few trucks, like black SUV trucks that were following it. And then they secured it and brought it back to the party, and it was just a lot of fun, the whole thing.
How did it taste? I mean, you'd think
lots of radio too.
Falling through the atmosphere, it would freeze again, right?
Yeah, but see, like
look at you getting involved.
For some reason, we figured out that hand warmers actually could cook. That's the power of hand warmers, which who knew? Wow. So hand warmers can cook chickens.
Hand warmers can cook chickens. If you take anything away from today's episode, it's that hand warmers can cook chicken.
Chickens, yes.
So there were t-shirts, she's still processing.
Good answer. No, this was a pretty good answer. This is like my favorite one so far. This is like a 9 out of 10, I think.
All right, we'll give you
9 out of 10.
Overwrite that, right?
Yeah, that works.
Chicken in space.
That is excellent. All right, Davis, we've got 1 through 10. You cannot choose 3, nor can you choose 7.
4.
Okay. Here we go. How many hair products do you use, and what are they? Because you and I have pretty decent lids. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that we have pretty decent lids.
And I actually just got my hair is typically, it's not as long as yours, but it's
Right.
typically a little longer than this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
It's a little shorter than I remember. Now, here's the thing: you are allowed to pass. So if you're like, you know what, I want to try a different, you get one pass per show. So if you're like, you know, maybe I could give a better answer for a different question, so you can choose to pass if you'd like.
I think it's just 2 though.
Okay, well, so you
It's like
pass.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
okay.
just do pass.
Okay,
I've got a
let's
whole
just-
regimen. Most of it's
let's just do,
so.
let's just
All
do that.
All right. So 1 through 10, you cannot say 3, 4, or 7.
2.
2. What's the best burger in LA? Because I have to say there is a whole argument in social media right now about the best burger in LA, and I've seen nothing like it, because apparently there's this place in Van Nuys that everyone is going absolutely batshit crazy for, and so I'm giving you a little bit of time to tee this up. Best burger in LA and why?
Okay, so I don't eat a ton of meat.
And
I eat a little
so
bit.
that's the thing. I'll give you a bonus pass if you want.
No.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Because I think a great burger place has to be able to appeal to non-meat eaters as well. I think
There
that's
you go.
I think
didn't say meat burger. If you notice, it could be
right.
yeah.
Exactly. And so I have three boys, 3 young boys.
Yep.
And the place where we all can eat great burgers, there's a place called Urban Skillet downtown Santa Monica, which I think is pretty delicious. Great Impossible burger.
Okay. Because an Impossible burger, when it's cooked, it has to be done right.
It has to be done right. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's
and then-
a difference between sorry for interjection, but
No, please.
there's a real difference between the Impossible burger and like other kinds of fake meat, plant-based meat. For
Yeah.
sure. You agree?
Yeah. Yes. I definitely do. And the other place is The Counter, both in Santa Monica.
I've heard of The Counter. Urban Grill, I have not heard of.
Urban Skillet.
But sorry. See, clearly I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
And I don't think eating a burger, I think part of eating a burger is that it's not necessarily a solitary experience. So you have to be able, it's got to, like, when you go, it's got to like be something that you're enjoying with other people. That's what makes it.
It's not a transactional food, because if you do enjoy a burger, regardless of the protein, it is meant to be savored.
Meant to be savored.
Yeah.
Yes, the experience is meant to be shared.
Yeah.
So that would be, so I love sharing those experiences. So that's my personal, but I'm not like the burger connoisseur. But I look at it
when I come down, we'll go. You'll take me there.
We'll do it.
Yeah, that is the right answer for me, because I also don't eat red meat. And so when this question popped up, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to score it.
Yeah.
So, but that's like the answer I would have given too. I don't know. I mean, like a 6. 6. Yeah.
A little less than George Michael. A little more.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Yeah.
How would you have answered the hair product one?
Is that for me?
Yeah.
So shampoo counts, right?
Of course it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So shampoo. So there's I can't remember I think it's right now it's Aussie shampoo.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a classic.
That's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In the purple bottle.
In the purple bottle. Yes. With kangaroo. And then I think that there's like a hair. If I don't put anything in my hair, it'll get like kind of like
big
poofy or something. Yeah. Or like, I don't know, frizzy.
Yep.
And so there's some sort of like, I don't know if it's pomade or I don't know, but it's called Giovanni.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's an Australian company too. So
is it?
Yeah, I think so. I know far too much about hair products. My regimen is Sunbum shampoo, Sunbum conditioner, sometimes a Sunbum mask. After I'm out, it is Sunbum 3-in-1 conditioning spray. It is Sunbum surf paste, and then the pomade is American Crew.
Why Sunbum for all that?
Why so many?
Well, why Sunbum for all of that?
Oh, let me tell you about Sunbum.
Oh my God.
This is the best brand on the planet. Oh my God. Hold the phone. Oh, Olivia, for the love of God.
I mean, they've got sunscreen, right? I'm pretty sure I use the sunscreen.
Oh, the sunscreen. The sunscreen merely scratches the surface. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So listen, and I requested this months, maybe a year ago. I said, if Sunbum ever does a body wash, it's all over. So guess what they just did? There's a body wash, limited time. Take a guess within one, how many of these I ordered this week?
Oh man.
I don't know. I mean, how much?
I ordered 7 bottles of it. They're saying it's limited edition. I hope to God it's gonna stay.
Look at that guy. Okay, but the advertising's working because look at that. Look at that guy with his banana phone.
Oh, listen. Look at
the packaging. So
best brand.
Where did you hear the brand?
So to Olivia's point, it was first about the sunscreen, and then because we were in Hawaii, it was like, oh yeah, you can't have any chemicals. It's law there. So that's where we started. And I was like, oh, they have hair care products and they have this and they have that. And I just, this is my favorite brand.
Wait, so it's all like clean products?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah. So, we use this. My daughter uses this in the summer. They have the hair care and then the skin care. Oh my God. Like this face scrub and the daily, so good. I love this. Clearly, I love this brand.
You've convinced me, Doug, and they need to be paying you for affiliate.
No. I'll take free stuff. And the thing is, too, is like, they're very purpose led. So not just in their ingredients, but just, that's their mission. So if you look at Liquid Death, they're trying to rid the world of plastic. And according, here, Sunbum is really, really fighting hard to get Americans to understand and their consumers to understand the importance of sunscreen. And that's where it all starts. Remarkable. Yeah, there's the banana phone. So yeah. So anyway, there you go. Sunbum, brand of the decade.
Sunbum.
You know what? I think I'm gonna give Davis a chance for a little bonus points here. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Olivia, are we okay with this? Because
we're good.
Davis, how Welsh are you and how much do you know about your heritage?
I've had somebody from the UK tell me that I have the most Welsh name he's ever heard, Davis Jones.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think, so I'm definitely, there's some German, Scots-Irish,
right.
And I think that's kind of what most of it is. And then, but I have 3 last names. So Davis, okay. Woodward, Jones, and they're all family names. So it's hard to tell that, I don't know.
All right, let's get that ancestry.
How did you know? How did you know that Davis was Welsh? Is this just something that's known?
It's an extremely Welsh name. So the surname, the last name Jones, is super Welsh. Like it's super, super Welsh. So I'm pretty much half Italian, and then the next one down for me is Welsh.
Got it. I got some Welsh.
Yeah, and I have an unhealthy obsession with being Welsh. Which is what it is. But yeah, that's about as Welsh as it gets. So that was the question. I'm going to give him a bonus point for that. So let's see. Math, not Doug's strong suit. So 15. What's 15 plus 9? It's 24. All right.
It's 24.
Okay. So here's the deal, Davis. We are in season 2 of all of our game shows. So we have our winners for each game show in season 1, and we are going to have a tournament of champions in December. So you are now the leader. So now people have to, if you end the season, so it ends.
Yes.
Get all corporate. If Q2 ends and you're still at the top, you are the finalist. But thank you so much.
That's great.
Olivia, your thoughts.
I guess I wasn't a tough judge. if Davis is the leader. And the answers were great, but
it's
like
1 of 1.
I take no offense.
oh, not the leader so far of all time. Just
No, not of all time. No.
No.
Season 2. Season 2. Jeez.
The stakes only get higher from here.
Right.
Yeah.
So the bar has been set. Let's just put it that way. It's 20.
Yeah.
It's 24. It's 24. Olivia, what are you working on right now that we need to know about?
I'm working on a story about how attention metrics influence CTV buys.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so
I'm joking. I'm messing with you.
That's gonna come out like today or maybe Monday, I think.
Okay.
And a story about when to resign a client with some truly outrageous anecdotes of difficult clients and ways that agency owners have had to break the news that it's time to part ways. So that'll be
dropping that. When are you dropping that?
I'm gonna try and file it on Monday.
All right, so you and I have to have a conversation. We need to get
we're
gonna get back on the
But it's
horn.
gotta be soon because I'm headed out for my belated honeymoon on Monday evening.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Congratulations.
Yeah, we're going to Punta Cana in the Dominican. It's all-inclusive situations. My first tropical vacation ever. I'm usually a Europe vacation person. Like I'll really push for that.
Yeah.
Like a complete unplug. I can't wait.
Oh, so much shrimp. Oh, all inclusive equals.
That's the first thing that's come to your mind is like,
oh my God. It's like I love you, but endless shrimp. I mean, let's be honest. All right, Olivia, thank you so much for joining us. Davis, as always, thank you for your support and your membership. I'm going to put you both backstage. Don't go away so I can wrap this up. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. A reminder, papayaoregon.com. It's the papaya growers of Oregon. So some of you have said, well, how does that work? Well, have you ever had a British Columbia tomato? It's a hothouse tomato. Similar vibe. Papayaoregon.com. It's delicious, and they've spent tens of dollars. I said fives. Now it's tens of dollars on supporting our work here. And again, thank you to Techniques, the A800, and to Robert Douglas of Left Off Madison. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week, it is Pun Fight with our evergreen judge, Jess Safaris. Again, to all of you who are members, thank you so much for joining us. And on behalf of everybody at Indie Agency News, I'm Doug Zanger. Have a great weekend. See you next week. I'm going to do this. Yeah. Fade out.